Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm like, and welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down and nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Listeners' discretion is advised. If you have any comments, questions, or insults, or especially put it down below. As people follow me day by day, hoping that YouTube don't pull down my videos, people try to demonize me all of the time when I say the word virgin, okay? Even though I'm upfront and honest with everybody. But that's okay, because nobody does what I do. I'm just unique in my own eccentric way. I don't mind. I don't mind it at all. People tell me death threats and they're going to shoot me and kill me. You're a pedophile. You're a barbarian. You're a, they say all sorts of crazy shit. But I don't even fear death. I don't fear them. Okay? There's too many liberals. They're everywhere, okay? So, I'm making this video to talk to people about people who are up front and they're being demonized or defamed. And when people are being honest, there's two types of people in the world. People who hide behind a mask. And then there's those people who are upfront, okay? Everyone should respect people who are upfront, okay? But they don't. So they'll have to say threats or get mad or get jealous, okay? But that's where the most people come in. If they like you, if they don't, they like you. People can like you in two ways. They can hate you to like you, or they can like you to like you. Okay, most of the time when you come up with an idea that's different from everybody else, they will despise you. They will try to hurt you. They will probably diminish your name and character. But understand this, that's the consequences of being on social media. There are tons of people who make premeditated judgments within their own mind without getting two sides of the story. They'll hear one side and that's it. And then automatically fly with that shit. Okay, and then later on they find out that person was all along innocent because they only heard one side of the fence. So, are you one of those people who do shit like that? Are you the type of person that be like, okay, this person sounds crazy, and you didn't even get a chance to know that person? Are you that type of person? That's fucking sad. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit. Please get both sides of the fence before you start. Get both sides of the news before you jump to conclusions. Now, I got this situation going on in the Gambia, and people spread my name thinking because I said the word virgin, and I made a video with the girl, okay, and she's of age, and I got her ID, and I got approval of her family, but people want to say bad things about me. Yeah, sure, me and the girl made some mistakes, Benta. We made mistakes, okay? We made a mistake and posted something we shouldn't have posted, but that's about it. I took it down for her because I respect her, you know what I'm saying? Everything is done with permission. But guess what? There are still people who like to talk and ruin her reputation because they jealous. Because I'm a black man in Africa. And then people will say I'm exploiting them. But let a white man do it. Let a fucking white man do it. Okay? I already know there's racism all across the United States and everywhere else in the world. Colorism, you want to call it. You call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. But that's okay. That's the consequences for being a certain color or a type of person upfront and honest and noble who I am. Okay. I don't mind that shit. But I got 2 daughters, but I'm not using my daughters as any kind of barrier shield or anything. It's just that there's a lot of imbeciles out there. A lot of imbeciles who take vaccines too, okay, right? They don't know nothing about the immune system. They don't know how that shit works. But they'll take a goddamn vaccine quick as hell. I call it stupid 19. But we need to have 70% of the world population reduced. Yes, that's a good idea. I'm going to say this. I love when people die. Most people who are idiots die. I love it. But give it some time. Give it some time. We're going to see people drop like flies. Maybe so. It's just a perspective. But other than that, Candace Owens is talking some real shit because people try to defame her character all the time. People try to defame Larry Elder's character all the time. People try to defame even Thomas Sowell's character all the time. Even Cornel West. But that's okay because they're on the media, okay? But if you knew them and understood how the way they thought, then it'll be a whole nother ballgame. Because a lot of people are very, very liberal, far leftists, social justice warrior type motherfuckers. They can't fight. That's all they do is talk. Sometimes they talk for publicity. Maybe they're looking for a validation, okay? But that's just them, okay? But don't be like that, because that's karma. Let's say, for instance, you ran your mouth about somebody. Now, I know my magic works. I don't even worry about nothing. I could go anywhere I want. I ain't worried about that shit. I know I'm coming here for a purpose, okay? And I believe everybody can be touched. I'm not invincible. But I don't have fear because I have the Holy Spirit talking to me. But people think I'm crazy or some shit, but they'll believe in a Jesus or a fucking Allah, right? So when you talk to people, you be like, yo, you believe in a Jesus, you believe in Allah, and I'm going over being honest and upfront with you, like the motherfucking devil I am, okay? And then you call me a liar, you call me a thief, you call me an exploiter. But that's just how it is in society, babies. The word virgin does not mean underage girl, but people have in their minds that I'm talking about underage booties. Okay, don't get me wrong. I talk to pedophiles who are in the UK and abroad, and I know how their psychology is. I have no interest in little girls' booties. It's just the freshness of it, okay? Not little girls' booties, though, of age girls. Gotcha, motherfucker. But, of course, I try to warn guys about these getting IDs because some of these females don't look their age. And you can easily figure a female out 9 times out of 10 because of their intellectual IQ. But most women's intellectual IQ are the same. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. Okay, they don't do a lot of talking or have a lot of things in common with men. It's just how it is. Okay, it's a fact. Okay, and if you don't believe me, conversate. Come talk to me if you need some facts. Jesus Christ, it's just people just love to jump to conclusions about the word virgin or any type of thing. Call me cuckoo nuts. I don't cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. I don't give a fucking flying monkey's ass. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt. All right? And of course, I deserve more than one wife. I tried to do that already with my Ethiopian wife, and she failed. Now she got to pay me. Okay? Now, any female I bring into this country, they got to pay. Because I think things ahead. What's wrong with me thinking ahead? If a female, like they have something called a prenuptial agreement, which I tell guys all the time. Fill out a prenuptial agreement if you're rich. If you're making a lot of money, start filling that shit out, guys. Take advantage of the matriarch. The matriarch is good for both men and women. Did you know that? But instead, people want to talk and bitch about me and their beta male and their beta emotions. They don't got no money to fight because I'm like Mayweather. I keep saying this. I'm on a basketball court with 19-year-old, 20 years old, having fun. They don't talk shit about me. They just keep telling me, stop shooting that hook shot. And, but my hook shot, we're going in on them. How the hell am I beating people with my hook shot? Okay, have you guys seen my hook shot? Okay, I shoot a massive, mean-ass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot. That shit is fire, man. It be hitting net. Every time I pace myself. I shoot like at least 200 to 300, and I pace myself. I've been doing that shit for years. That's how you can do it. You got to practice. A lot of guys can't do what I do. That's why I say come my way. I got an Emerald Pill, got the Patreon, and we will talk from there. You can get a taste of who I am just by getting into my inbox. As soon as you get in my inbox, check out my credentials down below. Now, if I'm all these things down below, real, okay, real, right? Then you got to test it, right? You got to see what I can do, right? You can't just jump to conclusions and say none of these things are real, right? But a lot of guys can't do the things that I do mostly down here. They're not a lot of those things because they're not alphas. They can't do what I do, so they'll get mad and start smearing my name and shit. Oh, he's a virgin, looking for virgins, and they're fucking their pussies up. And even if I'm talking to the family members, they don't know what else to say. They just get so angry and so fucking mad because I went to the Gambia, because I went to Kenya, or I go to Nigeria. I don't like to sit in one spot. My wife gave me the opportunity. I was supposed to go back to Ethiopia to get her sister, but I believe in polygyny. I think a real man has multiple wives. It's not wise for one man to be with one woman. Don't you understand that? 70% of divorce rates is because of women, because there's no sister wife nowhere. But then you got to set it up, though, because you can't bring all the women at once in the country. Okay? But other than that, there's nothing. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not ignorant of any laws. I just know that if I'm permitted to come into a country that I'm welcoming, I should be able to. And if something happens, I'll just speak bad about it when I get out. And they don't want that. They don't want no Americans speaking bad about Gambia. I have more power in the media than the fucking Gambians. Okay? But other than that, that's all I really wanted to say, guys. People love to demean someone's character because they're jealous. Jealousy and fucking insecurities is with a lot of beta busters, man. They're everywhere. I talk to some guys who get real emotional with me when I call them a simp, when they don't even know what the word simp means. That's crazy, right? But to each his own. I'm out of here, guys. And I do gaming. I still do gaming. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitch, motherfuckers. Come to my Twitch from every Monday through Thursday night at about 11:59 p.m. to about 3 in the morning. I'm playing Indivisible right now. It's an RPG, button context sensitive, okay, fighting game, and it's pretty awesome. I also put my Twitch down in below, so check it out, okay? Other than that, what do you think I'm going to say next? I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. I'm out of here, guys. See you tonight.